You want that map control, especially kung meron kang malilikot na hero tulad ni Lancelot, and may mga rotate na kanyon tulad ni Chang'e, right? That's what you want, and I think that maganda yung adjustment na ginawa ng NXP sa draft na to.
Usually kasi, ako iniisip ko dito, NXPNSOLID, if they ever think of getting a Ling, mahirap mag-Ling dito. Kasi nakikita natin yung usual trend sa ginagawa ng Ling is pinupuntahan sila lagi for that invade. Pero for BLUFIRE dito, I don't really know the reason why. Well, it's their call. I'm not questioning it. Pero kasi, you have all the tools to actually invade that Ling.
Yep.
And for some reason, sinasabi nga na si Lancelot is actually a counter. Somewhat of a counter kay Ling. And it's not because
Espadahan
it's not because of the espadahan, the Thorn Rose, or pwede mag-dash.
Yep.
It's actually because of the reason na Thorn Rose equals retribution. Yun yung isa sa mga pinakamasakit sa ulong labanan for the side of Ling. Kasi hindi mo lagi sure kung papaano siya gagalaw or kung kailan yung tamang timing ng retribution mo kasi masyadong mataas yung damage burst dun sa buff at that point on.
Oh, that's true. I guess that's going to be a big deal. Now, actually, what I'm looking for here is Ling is going to be banned out. Nakakatawa kasi pag mention natin, nababan. So, I don't know. Mention mo yung Ling na ban eh. So, it either gets picked or banned. So, good job up here.
Oo. Pero alam mo, YSS. Super. Pero feeling ko wag na eh.
Feeling ko wag na nga eh, no?
Pero alam mo, NXPNSOLID on the other hand.
Does YSS make sense here? I think it does, right? It still makes sense.
It probably could.
Yeah.
Kasi if in terms of poke potential, feeling ko dun talaga magkakaroon ng solid foundation dito, yung side ng BLUFIRE. NXPNSOLID dito, they're taking their time. Alam nila may 23 seconds pa dito. And ayaw nila magmadali. Tinan mo, chill lang sila. Nakangiti lang sila. Ano nga ba yung magiging Chester hero dito? I think a Kagura would be good.
Kagura nga, no? I think that's something that's the funny thing about Chester is ang dami niya din pwedeng i-fix eh. I think he's almost at par with Oh My Venus and Imba DJ with the amount of supports that NXPNSOLID can pick. Pero malay mo, tank na ano na to. I think okay na sila dito. Wow, Hayabusa on H2O. Pwede ba ma-flex to kay Renegade? Pwede ba mag-tank na lang magtangkalid na lang si Yawi, si Chester maglolita? Pwede ba yun?
It's a possibility, pero kasi masyadong matagal yun eh. Masyadong matagal para kay Hayabusa na ilagay mo siya sa gilid.
Sa bagay. Hindi na yun yung ginagawa ngayon.
Hindi yung usual ginagawa niya. Dati nilalagay siya doon kasi kaya niyang mag-sustain ng sarili niya doon.
Matagal, oo.
Ng matagal na hindi siya masyado nabibigyan ng focus kasi. Pero ngayon naman, ang nangyayari kasi, yung rotations, lagi doon sa may lane na pinaka-vulnerable. And I think if you put Hayabusa doon sa lane na yun, merong time na talagang pupunta na lang dito yung mga kalaban, tapos paparusahan na lang yung Hayabusa na side lane. But still,
speaking of parusa, mapaparusahan kaya itong Ruby pick na to? I think this might be a problem.
Eto, what do you think about the Ruby pick? Ang daming pumipili sa kanya, what do you think about it?
I think the Ruby pick is super situational. This is a pick that easily gets punished nga eh. Kaya sabi ko nga, di ba, mapaparusahan kaya. Kasi tingin ko kayang maparusahan ng lineup ng NXP to with enough damage, especially with the Valier pick. Pero you have to take note na itong BLUFIRE, they have a very tanky lineup because of the Baksha and the Ruby. Not to mention si Secret on this Yuzhong is going to be super difficult to take down as well. Tas malikot pa siya. And walang panghabol masyado yung NXP doon sa Chang'e kasi ang pang damage burst nila dito is mostly on the Hayabusa.
Yeah.
Right? And Hayabusa, he needs to pick. Do I just go for the Chang'e? Pag ginawa ko yun, pag ultimate ako sa Chang'e, yun na yun. Paano na si Chu? Paano na yung Lancelot? So, interestingly, tama nga, si Chester nga naglulita. And that's interesting because it's going to be Yawi on the Valier.
It's probably because hindi lang hero.
Di ba naayos?
Hindi, I mean, it's probably the most ideal.
Idol na ba to?
Ako kasi support pa rin naman para sa mata ko talaga
support si Lolita. Support talaga
si Lolita.
Pero hindi tank si Valier.
Oh,
So,
well,
interestingly,
tingnan natin.
let's see multi-roll. Multi-roll is real.
Multi-roll is real. Ito na yung sinasabi
Yawi
natin.
on
It's going
the
to be
Valier.
Yawi on the Valier. I just feel na
Kala
baka,
ko.
may mga times kasi na yung isang hero, hindi mo lang talaga siya feel.
Hindi nga talaga.
And feeling ko, yun lang yung sinabi ni Yawi dito na,
Ayaw maglalita.
siguro yung sinabi niya na lang, parang, di ko feel yan masyado. Sige, sabi ni Chester, ako na. Parang adjust na lang. Pero support is support.
Support is support.
Support is support.
Exactly. So here we go, BLUFIRE NXP Solid. Game 1, mga kaibigan. And nagkakabaliwan na agad. Sa draft pa lang. Akala ko nagkamali.
So, eto there is actually a bit of a contest dito para sa side ng NXP Solid. If you think about it, MB and the others, and ito na nga sinasabi natin dito, Chu has free reign over that. Pero kung iisipin mo dito, merong away na nangyayari sa may gitna. They can actually go for this. And look at this, Storm Rose to the dashes. Goodness gracious, BLUFIRE dito, very aggressive. They punish yung ginawa ni Yawi.
Interestingly enough, I think Yawi is he had the right idea to clear it up, to clear up the wave and try to push back BLUFIRE, pero nagawa nila ng paraan. And I think medyo malaking deficit yun. Pero nakabalik naman si Yawi and I think they wanna go for more.
And look at this Chu actually getting a lot of damage there. Pero tingnan natin kung paano nila kokontrolin to. And they got yung purple buff. Hindi nakuha dito ni H2O, pero they will get 2 kills in the process. Do you think it's worth it?
Was it worth it na ibigay ang 2 kills para sa purple buff to deny H2O of that blue? I'm not sure. Actually, kasi H2O, especially since H2O got, I think, 1 kill over that, that's okay lang. I think babagal ng konti yung clear niya. Pero now, this might be a different story. I think NXP Solid actually was ahead because of that.
Now, Limbs dito, flickering in dun sa may pader. Medyo niyakap niya yung Realme dun.
Yep.
Pakiramdam ko medyo nayakap niya yung Realme dun. Pero it's fine. Hindi naman siya tutumba dun. And the rotation coming out from BLUFIRE. Eh medyo, sabihin na lang natin, they're actually controlling the pacing of the game.
Yep.
Ngayon, NXP Solid, what do they do? Ano yung plano nila dito? Kasi si Rene J, maganda yung lane niya dito sa babae. He's actually controlling this matchup against Secret. Pero
ayun
another punish na naman.
Nako, napakalaking punish dun. Especially that, since that was Kripsu getting a kill. I think, as long as BLUFIRE are controlling the waves, they don't care that they're losing the team fights. Gusto lang nila i-control yung wave. And bonus na lang siguro kung makapatay sila or hindi.
And si Rene J dito, ang ganda ng pwesto niya. He's getting yung information na kailangan niya dito. They go in. He actually gets it. Chu actually gets that. Tingnan natin dito kung paano nila paparusahan to. And Chango will actually go down at the hands of the Hayabusa. Tingnan natin kung lalaban pa sila dito. Secret will just go away. Hindi na nila pipilit yung issue doon, Rockard.
Palitan ng palitan na. I think it's difficult to say who's really ahead in this game, even though, looking at the map, they are going to go for Limbs right away. The punish on that Ruby is so critical.
At nakuha pa rin ni Chu yung kanyang buff.
Palitan na
And
naman.
that is... The supports dito, medyo nagkakaroon, yung mga tanks, yung mga supports, nagkakaroon sila ng mga oras na medyo talagang na-go overextend sila. They really want to do something. But, ang pinaka-naging problema, Rockheart, is they get caught off guard.
Oh my God. Okay, pero ang maganda dito for BLUFIRE is they still get that turtle buff, which denied from H2O means na hindi basta-basta maka-burst down H2O ng mga target. Although, ang maganda naman kay H2O is he got the double buff this time. So, meron ng malakas na energy regen, he could go for the bottom lane.
They could actually go for the bottom lane. That is true. Pero dun sa may taas, nagkakaroon din ng onting, not onte, pero a full-blown push on that side. Secret dito, tatakbuhin niya na lang yan. He's not going to risk that. Bibigay na lang niya. Kasi patas naman na eh. Nakuha na yung taas. So, might as well just give the bottom lane turret.
Oh, MB on the back foot. Look at that. Kripsu forced to flicker out and they are still fighting over that orange buff. Talagang ayaw nilang ibigay kay H2O yung resources na kailangan niya para umunlad. Right now, purple lang ang hawak niya.
They know that they have to. Ito yung sinasabi natin eh. Kumbaga, kung gusto mong i-shut down yung mid lane, you get all the buffs. Pero kasi ang nangyayari dito, Rockheart, for the side of NXP Solid, yung side lanes.
Side lanes,
Yung side lanes nila matibay.
Tama.
So that means, BLUFIRE dito, yes, they're answering one thing. Pero you're not looking at two things na nandito sa may gilid. Although there's another fight happening here. Ayaw talaga nila magbigay ng oras para huminga.
Tama. I think what they're doing is they're trying to force MB on the top lane and Renegade on the bottom lane na umikot pa mid lane.
Pumasok dito and that is going to be the shadow kill and enough yung damage ito ni H2O. And ito na nga, sinasabi natin, he knows what to do at the right moments. H2O getting 4 kills to dire-diretso dito kahit walang blue buff.
Yep, priority on to damage output. I mean, you don't need to get the buff all the time naman. As long as you can get into position para makakaroon ng kill, okay lang yun. They're doing that right now at NXP, waiting on the turtle as it spawns.
So they actually try to go for this. Lancelot, si Chu, wala siya sa area. And he is actually going to not be there pagkat retry dito na H2O. Pero nandiyan na din yung Dragon. Let's see kung ano mangyayari. Look at that Phantom execution. It will hit a lot of people. Renegade will be the next target here. Secret nandun sa may pinakalikod. Let's try to see kung ano ba mangyayari dito. And look at the regen coming up from Renegade. Tignan pa natin. The Thorn Rose is there. The triangle motion. Pero sabi ni Secret dito, kakayanin ko pa to. But H2O has something in mind.
Naku po.
Lumabas siya, pumasok siya. Tapos lumabas siya ulit. Ang daming beses pumasok doon ni H2O.
Yeah, paulit-ulit. I think mag-cooldown na yung ultimate niya sa duration ng teamfight na yon. Sa sobrang tagal, they can actually get back on the fight right away. And with the backup of Puza kill, mapupuwersa nila NXP pabalik. Actually, hindi pa yata. Gusto pa lumapat. Round 3, bro. Round 3.
Ako hindi pa ako tapos eh.
Di ba pagod?
Ako, pakiramdam ko pwede pa eh. Round 2 kaya.
I can do this all day.
Pero may round 2 pa. May round 2 pa. Mamaya pa.
Pangatlo na nga yun eh.
Actually,
Pangatlo na yun eh. Ano ba?
Parang yun ba yung pangalawang full blown?
Feeling ko eh. Oo eh. Halos eh.
Sige.
Nakapag-ultimate na siya ng...
Tama.
Grabe yun. Tuwing nagko-cooldown eh, no? I like it. I like the tempo that NXP is showing right now. BLUFIRE, hirap na hirap mag-keep up. Ito naman si Limbs right now. Hindi din makabawas dito sa backline ng NXP kahit kitna na siya.
And Chu dito, MB, getting caught out. Nandun siya may gitna, lumuhod siya, pero hindi enough yon. And here comes H2O. Is he gonna get a lot of these kills? Phantom execution. They will actually get Lancelot, and that is going to be a triple kill for H2O.
Naikutan ng malupet di H2O here. And I think hindi handa yung BLUFIRE sa magpasok ng Hayabusa doon sa tower na yon. And that is why you pick
Hindi
this
pa
up.
tapos! Hindi pa tapos!
Walang pagod, no?
Walang...
He can do this all day.
He can do this all day, pero Gillette instant replay. Hashtag shame the day. What happened? Parang Rockhart.
I think ang big deal here is the AoE damage that was already set up by MB. Sobrang laking bagay when he was going for that top lane. Sabi ni MB, hindi ko kailangan i-take down itong mga to, pero alam kong papasok na si H2O. Okay, I just need to hold on for a bit, and then i-clean up to ng kampi ko.
And that is going to be the Numenon Blast. May stun niya pa dito rin sa Ben si Chu, pero Chester, is this worth it? That is the question. H2O going in. Tignan mo yung Meteor Shower dito, nagkakabatuhan. H2O in front of 4 people. That is not where you want to be kung ikaw si H2O. Pero si MB dito sabi niya, babawi kita, pero hindi lang ako makakadive. Kasi
Yun
masyadong malalim yun.
Medyo negative na yun.
Negative na. Pagka maganong kalalim, negative na yun.
Pero I think at this point, di ko alam bakit pero ba hindi pa rin ganun kalaki yung lamang sa gold. I think 1k gold is, considering ang daming nawasak sa BLUFIRE, feeling ko ang daming beses nilang natalo sa teamfight. I wonder why that is, right?
Ramdam ko kasi dito yung NXPNSOLID, ni-invade talaga nila. Sinusubukan nila i-invade yung BLUFIRE dito. Kumbaga, yung ginagawa kay H2O kanina na kinukuha sila naman.
Oo.
So that only means, yung mga monsters mo hindi mo nagagalaw. Kasi sa totoo lang yung BLUFIRE dito, parang nagkaroon na sila ng time na hindi na sila nakakapasok dun sa base ng kabila. Sa jungle pala, hindi sa base.
So wala na, hindi mo na kayang ma-denayan itong Hayabusa. And now, because of that, yung Hayabusa, kaya nang mag full steam ahead. Kumbaga, kaya nang dumire-direction ng laban because the energy just keeps regenerating dahil lagi nga siyang may buff.
And alam mo, si MB dito, sabihin na lang natin, 316 ang kanyang galawan. But still, that is going to be the Festival of Blood. A lot of regen coming out for his side.
Mahirap
Limbs
i-take
dito
down
at a 045. Pero kasi as long as naitatrank talaga ni Limbs yung mga damage output na ginagawa dito ng NXPNSOLID is doing his job. H2O going in. And that is the power of a Hayabusa. Ang dali niyang mag-push ng turrets. Pero that is going to be the Lancelot going down. Tingnan mo yung secret dito. Isang dragon na lumilipad. Nag-drawing ako niyan. Pero muntik na akong masisante. Renegade on the other hand. Pumaharap dito sa 5.
Yep.
Actually, hindi 5. 3 na lang pala.
3 na lang.
Tatlo na lang at that point. Pero si Renegade gusto pa rin. Si Kenny J gusto pa rin.
Makunat, Kuya. Makunat si Kuya Kenny J. And now, the rest of NXP, hindi naman nabawasan. Kayang-kaya lumaban sa gitna.
Wow! They actually go in. Nung nahatak, sabi niya, sige, sama kami.
Sama kami.
Bro, sama
Thank
kami
you.
dyan. Bro, sama kami dyan, ha?
Libreng flicker.
Bro, sama
Libreng
kami dyan.
flicker in, man.
BLUFIRE dito, they look good dun sa early stages ng laro. Pag-usapan natin yung BLUFIRE dito, nakikipag-trade sila eh.
Paulit-ulit.
Paulit-ulit, nagagawa nila ng paraan, yung mga bagay-bagay na hindi sila malamangan ng todo dito ng NXP Solid. But the thing is, yes, nakokontrol mo si H2O, but the time na nakuha ni H2O yung shadow kill, gumawa na si H2O ng mga paraan para makakuha siya ng sarili niyang mga kills. Ma-convert niya yung shadow kill na yon na every time nag-up yun, may kill siya nakukuha. And hinahanap niya lagi si Crypso.
And once Crypso goes down, actually malaking bawas din ng BLUFIRE ang nawawala. If mapapansin mo, that's been happening, and Secret naman hindi din makapagtagal sa gitna ng labanan dahil kayang-kaya siya ng damage output ni Yawi and ni MB.
So, right now, BLUFIRE, do you have what it takes? That is the question. Secret dito. Tingnan natin kung paano niya haharapan dito NXP Solid. Feeling ko si Secret dito yung napakalaking may napakalaking role kasi kailangan niya gamitin yung Dragon. Yung Dragon nahahawi sa lahat.
Tama. Pero ang problema, yung Dragon, ang lambot ngayon. Pansin mo?
Wag mo sabihin sa akin.
Hindi kasi yung bawas, hindi siya matangke. Usually yung pag Dragon form, di ba? Hindi kayang tumagat ang kunat niyan. Pero kanina nang lambot dahil kay H2O and kay Yawi. Grabe talaga.
Alam mo, na-shadow kill din siya ni H2O eh.
Yes, yun nga yun.
Yun yung isa mga problema. Kumbaga, nagagawa naman ni Secret yung trabaho niya.
Nasa front, oo.
But, right now, bakit nga ba nagkakaroon ng onting problema dito yung side ng BLUFIRE? I mean, hindi na lang onti pala to eh. Malaking problema to on their side and they actually get that pull on Chester. Pero they did not convert that into a kill.
I think yung frontline nila hirap na hirap din sa damage output ni Yawi dito sa Valier. I think kanina parang kayang pumasok ni Chu pero pinupushback siya lagi nitong si Yawi. I think nakatutok lang si Yawi either kay Chu or kay Lims or kay Secret. And they're just ignoring Fuzoken altogether.
And look at H2O going for another shadow kill. Nominon Blast on 2. Di-Nominon Blast ka na. Binuhangin ka pa. Welcome to the beach.
Welcome to the beach.
Welcome to the beach, BLUFIRE.
Nako
And
po.
this might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Tignan natin dito kung paano yung defton ni Crypso. He doesn't have enough damage for that. MB dito, just clearing up the wave. Walang minions. Part 3.
Yep, it's time, I think. And this time, meron ng backup from the top lane. NXP closes this out against BLUFIRE 1-0 on the first game for today.